friends, munchies. I'm really trying to come up with like a good intro, so you're gonna have to bear with me for a little bit. Can you get in the frame? Today we're gonna be gossiping. I don't know, I saw Tarayami do it and I thought it was really funny, so we're gonna talk about boys. It'll be fine. No, what was it? It came up the other day. I was talking to a teacher about secret junior high boyfriends, because like so many, since our school is like all of the grades, we see like all the junior hires like having their boyfriends. No, but then I was thinking, because I was like, I can't believe all these junior hires have like boyfriends and like they're acting like they're in like committed relationships. And then I was like, I kind of did the same thing. I told you about, I'll bleep it out. I told you about didn't I?
No.
That was that was my first secret boyfriend ever. Don't you remember that? So we were.
Wait, did he go to another school?
Yeah.
Oh. No.
He went to another school. So it was basically like a Snapchat boyfriend, but we had met in person like once or twice, right? We had met at a 4th of July party, and it was like my dad was hosting it, and so I was like forced to like mingle with all these people that I didn't know, and so like I had to make friends with like the neighbor boy, and he brought a friend, so it was like all these people that I didn't want to talk to. We ended up hitting it off, and we played Truth or Dare. When we played Truth or Dare, the neighbor kid dared us to hold hands for 30 seconds. It was love at first hand hold. I don't know, we were like vibing for the rest of the night, and we made a Snapchat group chat, right? Because like we couldn't just ask for each other's snap. We had to act like we cared about anybody else there. I made a group chat. And then we snapped each other privately after that. And then after he left the 4th of July party, he asked me if I wanted to be his girlfriend. Keep in mind, he lives in a different city. We were Snapchat boyfriend and girlfriend, living like an hour apart. And this was like my first summer fling, and it was at the end of the summer. And we made it to the school year, and it was literally like the week of school. And he DM'd me and he was like, hey, like I think we need to talk. And like we were both thinking the same thing. I just wasn't gonna say it. He was like, I just think with like school and everything, like maybe we should like break up. And I was like, yeah, I really need to focus on my academics in the 7th grade. and then like a year later, we see each other at a Christmas party. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because we rented out one of those Ollie the Trolley things, like one of those little, like you can pay to get like a guy to drive you around like a big group of people on a trolley to look at Christmas lights. It's like a, like, I don't even know. Okay. I got dragged along to go do it, and his family was invited, and we were also with like my other friend, and so we were all sitting in the back of the bus together, and he did that thing. He wrote me a rap to propose.
Wait, did he know he was gonna see you?
Yeah, he wrote the rap while we were on the trolley.
Oh my gosh.
And like he like threatened to like say something like to the whole bus about it unless I let him rap it for me. So, and then at the end of the night, he asked me to get back together, and I said no, and I've never seen him since. Oh man.
Your life could have been if you just said yes.
He's hot too now. He's so hot. If you see this, call me. Oh, and then the other one. This is the one I didn't want to tell about, because I was like, I told him, I was like, can you even guess? And it was someone that we went to school with. I was like, can you even guess? And I was like, someone that you wouldn't. I said it was someone. I can't put this in here. He got it in 2 guesses. The most embarrassing thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like, we were in the same friend group, so like, I don't know, like we were kind of sussing it out, and I guess like our friends knew. Yeah, we were.
How?
What do you mean, how?
I wasn't really friends with him.
Okay, well, I have more than just our friend group. Freshman year, I definitely peaked. It was straight hair jobs when that peaked, though. This was before I cut my hair off and looked like a 5th grade boy. I was pulling for real, because this was like literally like a year after the first secret boyfriend happened, because I wasn't allowed to date. I forgot to put that in. I was still not allowed to date. Like middle school, no. Freshman year, no. Like I was like maybe when I'm 16, which we all know how that went. He wouldn't say it either. Like, he forced me to ask him to be my boyfriend. He didn't want to ask me.
Weird.
It was so weird. But he had a thing with, like, PDA. Like, he loved PDA. But, like, our school's so anti-PDA. It was awful. So, like, since neither one of us could drive and both of our parents worked super early, we would all get to school super early. And so he would start getting to school, like, as early as I did on purpose so that he could hug me before all the staff got there.
What time was this at?
This was, like, 7:30. Like, sometimes even earlier, like 7:20.
Surprised they opened the door.
They have to for, like, the younger kids who can't drive and then to hang out there. So, like, there's only, like, a couple people in the office, but the teachers aren't there yet. One time that he hugged me and a staff member walked by, I thought I was getting expelled. I was so mad. Like, I lashed out and I'm like, you ruined my chance at an education. Oh, the reason we broke up is even worse. He had a thing. I mean, we were freshmen. He was a freshman boy. He had a thing with, like, holes, right? Like, I stuck my finger in the hole, haha. So I was wearing jeans that were out of dress code. So I had a rip that was, like, super high up on my leg. And in the middle of a Bible class, he stuck his finger through the hole in my jeans. And he declares to his whole friend group that he stuck his finger in the hole. And I was like, I've had it. I'm done. It was the same day he came up behind me. He grabbed my in the middle of the hallway, like literally in front of God and everybody. And I was livid, but like I couldn't bring myself to tell him in person because like I had no spine. He was like gonna walk me out because he always walked me out at the end of the day. And I waited till he left the door. It was literally the second he walked out of the front doors and I snapped him. I think we're better off as friends. Both of these only lasted a month too. Like
you
it
didn't
was
even
at
tell
the
me
like
until it was
1
over.
month cutoff. Well, yeah, you would have never let me live that down. We were keeping it a secret too. Like only a few of our friends knew. This was like top secret. We were rebels.
Rebels.
But apparently word got around because other people are interested in secret relationships now too. Anyways, so that's that about secret boyfriends. Moral of the story. You should definitely do them because it'll be a great story for your kids. The last one, literally no one has let me live that down though. Like I still get reminded. People will be like, you dated that.
It reminds you.
Reese.
No.
And who was the used to because she knew almost dated him too. Last year. Yeah. She almost dated him too. But like seriously dated him and they were like snapping and everything.
The little what?
Yeah. And he used to bring her like drinks every day to school. That was him. He would buy them just for her. Yeah, that same guy, because I had a severe Red Bull addiction. He brought me like 2 Red Bulls in my life. And then after we broke up, he complained to our friends after I had the audacity to break up with him. After all those Red Bulls he bought me. There was one time when we were working at the gala and it was like this big event that our school does and he didn't have to work. We only had to work because we're in the band. Right after his parents went, so he just came with them to hang out with me. But every time someone would turn around and not look, he would hug me. Literally, I would say like 25 hugs that night. Every time we turned a corner or whatever, like he would hug me or like come up from behind. I thought he left and he came back to give me another hug. He texted me, he's like, what was your favorite hug tonight?
The parting one.
And I answered, like, unironically. I, like, bought into it, too. Like, it was foul. This was worse than the story I told you the other day.
Tell me the other day.
The one that you just brought up, like, not that long ago. The one with
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, I kind of wish that they would go out. That would have been so funny. I ship it. I think I should start spreading rumors that they both like each other, so then they'll just get together so we can have a good laugh.
That'll work real well.
I think I should try. I did that like about myself once and it worked.
With whom? Oh my gosh.
Master manipulator at work. Anyways, that's kind of the gossip for today. Thank you guys for watching. Stay classy, stay fresh. Oh no, this is my favorite one. I think I've settled on a closeout, right? Remember to gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. I'll stop clapping because that's gonna be hard to edit out.
Your weird little that you did last video.
What did I do last video?
Remember?
What?
You oddly pointed at the camera and made a weird face.
Like that?
Sure.
Okay, bye!
Okay.